Not quarters, nickels, dimes, or pennies, but silver dollars fit perfectly. In the socket of the human skull. They keep the eyes closed. They prevent me from seeing. Are you beginning to realize, folks, I had a lonely childhood to figure this kind of shit out? Yeah. It's your job to check out the coins, sweetheart. Make sure that they're on the up and up. You can't see through them. They're nice and solid, right? You put them over your eyes? That sucks for you. I have pink eye. Okay. Number 2, blindfold. You cannot see through any section of this. You cannot see through either side. No electronic devices on the inside. Check it out. Make sure it's like the one your dad has at home.
Time. Yeah. See you outside.
I do not want you to think that this is accomplished by newscaster electronics. You know the newscasters put those little speakers in their ears? I hate to ask for this. You see the type of speaker in my ear? Nope, there's an ear over there too. The mic goes around the ear, nothing in the ear, correct? This is done by me and me alone. Nobody helps me with this. Nobody tells me what to say. I'm going to take the first coin, stick it in the socket of my skull, and then secure it in place with a piece of duct tape. It's your job to make sure it's going in there. Push on that. Make sure it's nice and secure, nice and tight. Good. Can you feel the coin under there? Number 2, same deal, different eye. I put this one over the other eye. I become blinded. You will take charge. You will hand me the rest of the pieces of tape, one at a time, sticky side up. When you know what to take, you give me the blindfold. I'll see you folks in a few minutes. Please do not leave me. I do not find that joke funny anymore. Right. Push on that. Get your next piece ready, sticky side up. There'll be approximate sticky side up. There'll be about 3 or 4 layers of tape over each eye. Over each coin, and not that it's required, but then we seal it up with the blindfold. If there's anybody in the room that thinks human beings can see through duct tape, come see me after the show. I'll show you how wrong you are. Just let me duct tape the shit out of your face, it'll shut you. On the front of the stage, there was a box that says slips. Can you carefully pick it up and place it on my table, sweetheart? Perfect. You see over there, there's an easel? Go stand behind it. Tell me when you're there. Chalkboard. Tell me when you're there. Good. What I want you to do is, behind the chalkboard is an eraser and a piece of chalk. Please pick up the piece of chalk in the hand that you used to write with, pick up the eraser in your other hand, then put the chalkboard back down. Tell me when you're done. And I need you to answer a few questions for me, but I need you to be nice and loud. Number 1, in your face to the audience, have you and I ever met before? No. Anybody talk to you about this routine, tell you what to do, what to say, how to respond, or how to react? No. So you have no idea what's about to happen, you just randomly raised your hand? Yes. Perfect. I am going to ask you to draw me a picture. What kind of picture? Listen closely. It's not going to be something simple like a circle or a square. On the flip side, it's not going to be something complicated like a Rembrandt or a Picasso. Something right in between works fine. Leslie, do not draw an abstract. It needs to be something that the audience can look at and put a name to when they see it. Do you understand what I'm asking you to do? Awesome. I will give you 10 seconds. Please draw your picture as large as possible. Ready? Begin. Tell me when you're done. Long ass 10 seconds. Put the chalk down, put the eraser down, take the board, hold it up, let everybody see what it is. Go from side to side. Folks, if you don't know what it is, do not turn to the person next to you and say, "What is it?" If I can figure out your thoughts, you know damn well I can hear your whispers. Did you show it to everybody, Leslie? Good. Why do you sound like you're over here? Okay, just stay over there. Keep it up. Let everybody see what it is. Keep it up, because I am going to tell you folks what I think it is, but I'm going to tell you how I'm figuring it out. I've been doing magic since I was a little tiny kid, 9 years old. It's a little hobby turned into a profession. As It's a beautiful thing. One of the first routines I used to do when I was a kid was this. I used to do it in school. I learned that you can associate shapes with sounds. When I used to, the teacher would be writing on the blackboard. If she'd start to draw something, I'd look away, and I'd try and figure out what it was by listening to it. That's why she's using a piece of chalk and a chalkboard, and she's not using a dry erase board and a marker. I can't hear the dry erase markers. I can hear the chalk. I said to her, I'm going to give you 10 seconds. It limits her what she's about to do. I'm playing the law of averages. Most of you are not artists. I'm telling you not to make it simple or not to make it complicated. I'm narrowing your choices down very quickly by the way that I talk to you. Every day we take a picture of this. It goes up on our Facebook page. If you go on the page and look at all the hundreds of designs that people have drawn over the years, you can see how I manipulate people into doing what I want and how I can figure out the simple shapes. I can hear 4 straight lines, square. I can hear 3 straight lines, triangle. I can hear circle. I'll tell you what I heard from here. It's quite simple. I heard the square, followed by the triangle. Statistics are, from doing research over the years, when they draw a square and a triangle, it usually means that they drew some type of house. They put them together, because I said don't draw shapes in itself. So I'm going to assume it's a house. At that point, I listen for details. Details are easy with the house. After they draw the square and the triangle, they usually first draw a door. Then they put a little doorknob. I can hear those a mile away. Then they start to put windows on them. I listen to see if they draw the house 3-dimensional or if they just do it flat. Last night they did it 3-dimensional. I did not hear the 3-dimensional lines, so she drew a flat one. At that point, a house is never, ever correct unless they put windows on it. I listen for the amount of windows. Usually it's 2 at the front, but it sounded like she drew 3 squares, so that sounded like she put 2 and then maybe one at the top, like a little attic window. It's kind of interesting. But let me tell you what people love to do. When they draw windows, they don't like to just draw windows, and they don't have enough time to draw curtains, so they always put the little cross, like as if they're putting the little shutters or whatever those panels are, whatever the hell it is. They're easy for me to pick up, but I heard 3 windows and I only heard 2 panels. So either I missed one or she forgot one. After she heard that, I heard a circle. What do they do? Why do they draw a circle? Well, if they draw, it means that they drew a tree next to the house. She didn't do that. She drew a circle and then usually means that they drew a sun. A nice sunny day outside the house with 1 broken window. And after that, she just had a few extra seconds to kill, so she went. So she either drew a crooked picket fence or she drew a bunch of grass that's probably oversized because the stroke sounded pretty good and they're probably like half the size of the damn front door. So maybe Daddy needs to repair the window and cut the grass, or it's a picket fence. I'm not sure. I will leave it up to you folks and the sound of your applause to indicate if I came close. Was that a Good job, sweetheart. Take a big bow. As she goes back to her seat, give her a thunderous round of applause. Folks, you and I have a totally different description